Okay, you guys just missed Sean getting Tanya to laugh crazy, so that's good. So and she's still smiling big over here. So Sean, you're gonna be doing the wine training. I want to just point out something, a new addition in the back office.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's new. There's a bunch more coming. I just want to drop it here to everybody that's here for it. Two things. One, most importantly, I'll save that one. First, let's go over the billing payments structure. Karen, I like that look. That made my day. The credit card payment system, we've had issues, and it's issues that are not because there's a glitch. There's issues because Visa, MasterCard regulations state that for recurring orders, we have to ensure that our customers absolutely want it. So if there's any problem whatsoever, the bank doesn't let it go through, or it's blocked for whatever reason, or there's no money on the card, or expiration date changes, we can't force it through. We have to have them re-enter their information in again, and that validates they actually still want it. And it's not up for debate. It's the way it is. We have to do it. We had to build it in, and so that creates an issue. Because a lot of people, like, they don't recognize their date changed, or maybe they're using a smart debit card and they're just putting the funds in there so that they don't have to worry about other frauds, other things. There's all sorts of things that happen. So I had enough of this issue coming up that we had to come up with a solution. How do you become better? So the way we got better is we added a second or a backup payment option. It's now in your back office in your smart ship area. You can set up a backup. And what that does is if the first one doesn't go through, the second one goes through, right? And then it's up to you to re-enter the first one probably, because, and I'll check on the notifications on that. It'll say your first one didn't go through, recharge the second. That's all happening now. But we have the two. That's something that we wanted to have to put in place to make this easier. It happened to Tanya and I. We had a rare moment where we didn't have the 3 customers for that month, and so we paid for the wine, and my expiration date had changed 3 months prior, and it didn't go through. Okay, now I got caught, notified, but I would have lost commissions, and they're a lot. It's way more than the wine costs, right? So I wanted to back up then, because we travel and you just lose track of it. And when you update your expiration dates, not every credit card. Some of my credit cards shows me all my payments. I got to go change. It's a cool service. Only one of my cards does that, actually. And they're like, you need to go change and update your expiration date on the following subscriptions. And I'm like, oh, that is a cool service. And that's where you also see, like, I'm still paying for that. Oh, okay. So what's really good is we have the backup. So now we just got to educate people, let them know it's there. Okay. Second, you guys know that all roads lead to wine with us. And we have a amazing programming set up with our Grapevine system in the back office. It's internal. We've been building that out there. And I keep telling you guys, there's more things coming. Oh, there is some awesome things happening right now. Okay. And I'm going through the sequencing, but that Grapevine system is going to help us build wine, Bella Vita, Vivo, and anything else we want to add to it in the future. And the sequences are about done. They're going to be composed here. I anticipate it being live in March as well. In fact, I anticipate the new updates to be running in March, right after we convert over and actually are doing the crypto mining. Okay. Everybody up until this point, I mean, we're not going to be hitting, so I'm just letting you guys know, lots more coming there. All right, Sean. To you.
Awesome. All right. Well, so the first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to ask if there's any new people on here. And if you want, you can raise your hand. Just go down to reactions on Zoom and raise your hand so I can welcome you, because this is my first training for Wine Ambassador, and I'm pretty excited to do this. Patricia. Awesome. Welcome, Patricia. Thank you for showing up. And I'm going to do this every week, so we see who's new and welcome you. But so this first week, I want to go over just the back office, because sometimes the back office can be confusing for people, and there can be questions. And then is it Deepak? I think it's Deepak. Welcome. And That's great. I love it. I love new people. New people is wonderful. I am also, I don't know if I'm as passionate as Rory and Tanya with wine, but I am very passionate with wine. You can see my little, my wine phone booth right behind me here that I got in the UK, which is cool. And all right, I'm going to share my screen and I'm just going to go over the back office, and then we will get to question and answers this week. And then I got some cool stuff for the next few weeks that I'm planning. I just wasn't ready for it today. So here we go. Share screen. All right, so this is what the back office looks like here. And just on the home page right here, a few things to look at. So the first thing is your profile. So it's going to have your name and it's going to say what rank you are. So yours, if you're new, you're just going to say one star. If you've been here a while, it might say 2, 3 star, depends on how you're working your business, right? Then it gives you your wine website. Now you actually have 2. There's this one, and then you can also, and I'll show it to you in a little bit, but there's also one where like I have I think it's my last name on there instead of numbers. So, and then your renewal date. This renewal date is actually for your annual subscription or your annual, the $50 that you pay. So, and then now everybody knows where I live. So Everett, Washington. All right. The next thing is this is probably one of the best things in here. And this shows you that how many customers you need to get until your wine is free. So if you have 1 customer, you're going to have 1 green dot. And every month, if you have 1 customer, next month when they order, the 2nd green dot is going to go, and 3rd dot, and so on and so forth. So until you get your wine for free. Now, if you have 2 customers, 2 dots will be lit up, and it just adds on. So pretty cool. And then your binary volume, that's here. Your left and your right volume, and then your comp plan. So I like this comp plan. You can download it into a PDF and just read on how the pay works and how the comp plan works. Scroll back up here. This is just kind of some stuff that's in Wine Ambassador. So some like ads type things. It shows you that you can get a cheese board, tells you when the meetings are, things like that. And then I don't know what's going on here, but this normally shows the actual vineyards. So maybe the camera's down, maybe they're working on it, but there's a camera in our vineyards in Napa that shows our vineyards. You can check that out. It's pretty cool. Sometimes you get to see some neat stuff on there. And then down at the bottom,
Sean.
Say again?
It times out. If you refresh the page, it should be back.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Let's try refreshing the page so everybody can see it. Ooh, we like maybe seeing kind of a close to sunrise there. Pretty cool. Yeah, so if you get on there early enough, or vice versa, late at night, you might be able to see the sunset or, sunrise. So pretty cool. All right, and then down here, current Smart Ship. So this goes over all your Smart Ship stuff. You have UPS My Choice. If you don't know what UPS My Choice is, that is a app that you can get on your phone, and you can actually track your wine. There's some other stuff you can do in there. You can have the wine pause. So maybe you're not going to be home over the weekend. You can hold it. You can have it delivered to a UPS store, things like that. So UPS My Choice, very, very helpful. They even have a subscription that you can do, and there's even more things that you can do with that. So I don't have the subscription. I just have the app, and it's worked a couple times for me when I'm traveling. So tasting notes. So the tasting notes are here. We'll actually go over the tasting notes in a minute. And I'm going to go over some cool tasting notes in another training, which that's one of my things. And then open in Smart Ship Manager. So I'll show you Smart Ship Manager in a second. Then on the right here, you have your wallet. It's going to show you how much you've earned last month, last week, and then group volume, and then Yeah, and then it shows last week what you earned, right? And why and how. And then this is the cool part. So we actually have a couple different things. So if you are a Grand Cru in September, last September, I got to go to it and had an amazing time. I actually had never been to Napa Valley before. And so it was my first time and I was super stoked. But we, as a Grand Cru member, we got to travel to Napa Valley. So if you are not a Grand Cru member, work your way up to becoming a Grand Cru member, and you can actually join us in Napa Valley this year. And I will definitely be there unless the Coast Guard changes my mind. And then sorry about that. And then the other thing I wanted to say is a leadership retreat. So in June, we have a leadership retreat where myself and quite a few others will be going to Hawaii and basically spending time with Rory and Tanya and learning a bunch about the business, learning how to market your wine, learning how to run your business. And let me tell you right now, if you can go to live events, whether it be the Napa Valley or the leadership retreat, it will change your business so much. It will boost your business. You get motivated, you get excited, you just, it really does change your mindset. So definitely recommend that. And then you can join the Facebook group. Now, when you join the Facebook group, do not just join and then press submit. There are questions to answer. Make sure you answer every one of the questions, because if you do not, you will get denied, and then you'll wonder why you're not part of the Facebook group. So yeah, just make sure you do that and get with the person that brought you into wine. And if you have any questions about that. All right, so here we go. Up here on the top, there's 3 lines. A lot of people call it the hamburger. I call it the 3 lines, you know, whatever you want to call it, but you're going to click that. And then you'll see there's a bunch of different things up here. So you have your system, marketing, commissions, my team, and shopping. So shopping's pretty cool. So I'm going to go over systems. I'm going to go over this. This is the next thing, is my account. So on my account on here, a couple things I want to point out. Shows you all your personal information, but then it's got your binary placement. All right. So this is very important. So when you're building your business, building your team, you want to make sure your binary placement is in the proper spot. All right. If you do not understand that, I'm not going to go over that right now. So if you don't understand that, get with the person that brought you here again and go over that. It's very, very important to build your team properly and you know, get paid properly. This shows that you're either holding your wine or not holding your wine. And then I'm going to move down here. Remember how I said you have another website. So here's my one that showed on the home page, but here's the other one, website link. You can actually change this. This used to say Sean Flaming. Now it just says my last name. So that's that. And then you got your login information. All right, over here on the left, let's see if this is all, no, yeah, so it's the account. So now this is your billing, you have member services. I'm gonna click on member services. This is pretty important. So this shows your back office is included. Then it talks about your smart ship. So this is what your smart ship is. So like right now I'm only getting 4 bottles. So this is my membership right here. Then we have Grapevine. The Grapevine, I'll go over in a little bit when we get to the marketing side, but this is where you can actually sign up for it, okay? And then Lead Blazer, honestly, I don't have much to say about that. If Rory wants to come on and talk, or Niall, somebody else can. I don't really know a whole lot about that. WineBot, I believe we're not using anymore. And then this is a Facebook ads course.
Hey, Sean.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll speak to these really quick. So okay. The Facebook ads course is something that Brett brought on. It's a one-time cost. You can learn how to do a bunch of Facebook ads. I'll tell you, like, it's on there right now, just so you guys know what it is. It's there for those that want to have it. Some of us are learning a different way, so it's not a must have by any means. And it probably will phase out here soon as things change. The Lead Blazer, same thing. The Wine Bot is something that's being given to everybody with Grapevine. We had another Wine Bot and we liked how it works. We created our own. There's a sequencing to it that's being fixed. This is something that will be available to everybody with the marketing tools, the Grapevine marketing. Wine Bot will be included going forward. So I'm glad you brought that up there, because it's something we like to give us our own phone number, but we're adding it without increasing the cost to the Grapevine systems, both of them.
Awesome. Thank you, Rory. Appreciate that. All right. So moving on. So when you get the Grapevine system, you're going to have credits. All right. This shows you how many credits you have, and they go into, I'll show you what these mean once we get to the marketing part. All right. So I'm going to move on here. So of course, under system, you have log out. Oh, e-training. This is pretty cool. All right. That's not going to work for me. So we're going to go back to, all right. So e-training is not working for me, but normally right now, or normally you'd be able to go in there, and I think there's 12 sessions or something like that. And you can actually go through and it kind of teaches you how to build your business. So again, lots of training in here, which is awesome. And then documents. Documents is good. Compensation snapshot, e-wallet setup instructions. Boy, I just set my e-wallet up for the first time a couple days ago and did not use those. I probably should have. And then compensation plans, things like that. So then we have images. Pretty cool, right? They're there for you to use. That's all I got to say about that. All right, marketing, awesome. Okay, so first thing is websites. So now to get this marketing, you have to get into one of the Grapevines. All right, so there's a $14.95 and a $59.95. The difference is the $14.95, you just get a little bit less. The $59.95, you get quite a bit more, like unlimited leads to be able to put in, some other stuff, but we'll go over that here in a second. All right, so the websites. All right, so Brett, Rory have built us a bunch of different landing pages, and you can actually use these links right here. These are specific to you, right? And like if you're posting ads, you can actually use these to get people to watch. And what's cool is like this webinar pages, right here, it says let Brett Hudson, wine ambassador president, take prospect through a live webinar. So it actually makes you think that Brett is right there. So if you have somebody, let's say your neighbor, that might be interested, you could have him go to this and watch Brett do this. And he actually talks like he's live. He answers people's questions and things like that. So it's pretty cool. Then you have a couple other ones that go to different landing pages, right? I think we even have some that really don't, like, which one was it? That don't really talk about wine, I think, right? Grapevine landing page. Anyways, yeah, you can check that out. I don't want to spend too much time on that. All right, so then QR code builder. This is pretty cool. I've been kind of playing around with this a little bit to see how it works. You can see I tried my website on here to see if I can make a QR code. It worked for me. And then I was trying to help out a student, actually. She wanted one also, and it worked for me. She was having trouble with hers, but it worked for me. So pretty cool. You can use this QR code. So just more tools to help you market your business, right? Here is your actual wine ambassador QR code. This takes you to your website on there. And then all these. Okay, so the Grapevine Webinar and Refer 3. So these go along with, so the Grapevine is one place for your leads. And this has been just getting better and better and better. But this is what Rory was talking about. So we had the wine bot. So now what's happening is it's coming to here, and this actually drips on people that are interested in the wine. So pretty cool. Yeah, just basically pre-enrolls them, and then once they get an email, then it goes and they click on the email, then it goes to returnee. They have a webinar that they go to, and then of course it shows who signed up, right? So, and then the webinar, if they sign up through the webinar, that's this one. If they go, if you post that link, it'll show up here. All right. And then this is the Refer 3 Wine Club. So that's another webinar. Okay. And then you can order leads here. All right. So your commissions. So this is pretty cool. Here's your wallet. You can kind of play around with this and let's see here. Binary volume. I think it's this one. Oh no, that's not it. So that talks about your binary volume. Honestly, you can go through here and just kind of see who's who and where they're at, type of thing. Dates up here. Self-explanatory, really. Where was the binary viewer? Oh, perfect. Okay, that's on my team. So commissions, this is your earnings, this is your wallet, and you can go back and see the history. So here's my team. Sponsorship, this shows you who you've sponsored, right? If it loads up. My internet might be kind of slow. It is kind of slow. But anyway, this will have all the people that you have actually sponsored, right? On here. And then binary viewer, hopefully this comes up. Come on. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Wait. Oh, well, I don't know if you saw that, but that was the list. The list. Okay, so this is the binary viewer. You can click on the plus signs and it'll show your legs, right? It'll come down. You know, you can build out your view. You can also go up here to search. If you're looking for one person, you can actually go up here and search. Pretty cool. And then your smart ship status. All right, so this shows you all the people and what their smart ship is. For some reason, I think this also shows a bunch of people that are on my Grapevine. So, but yeah, so that's that. All right, going on to shopping. I love this part. So we have a few cool things in here. So shopping, you actually can order several different things. So you have the Grand Cru collection. Now, what I do want to point out is these prices, like up here, it says, congratulations, the prices below reflect your Grand Cru 20% discount. All right. So again, if you're an estate, it's 10%, reserve 15%, and Grand Cru 20%. So this shows the prices of that. So you get your Grand Cru collection. Here's the monthly cheese selection and cheese grotto. So this is a little bit bigger. I think it comes with like, honestly, I'm not sure. I think it comes with like a cutting board and some other stuff. And then the beef, Wagyu beef. So that's that. That's the shop, right? Oh, and then this is pretty cool. So you can order a custom case. And I think, yeah. So all you got to do, this shows what wines are available, and you can order a custom case. So, you know, all you got to do is click on the bottle, drag it down here and put it in. Put it in there. All right. Yeah, and then these ones don't have images, but you can just hover over them and it tells you 2020 Discoveries Moscato. Let's see if, yeah, it's not there yet. Okay, and the Charbonneau, that's a wonderful wine. All right, so next is, the Grand Cru custom case. I'll show that to you just to, why not, you know? Yeah, oh, Discovery Syrah. Grand Cru Pinot Noir. I have one of those. Yeah, this is exciting. I love seeing this stuff. And the Paragon. I have a couple of them. So awesomeness. And then it shows your order history and your Smart Ship Manager. So let's go into Smart Ship Manager here real quick, because I want to show you what Rory was talking about earlier. So here is your Smart Ship Manager. You can actually change your selection right here of, I get a 4-bottle mix right now. And you can actually go to here and you can get a 4-bottle mix, 4-bottle all red, all white, 6 and 12 bottles, right? So what I like to point out about that is that I get 4-bottle mix. I love all wines. I love trying new things like that. But let's say you're not a wine drinker, or you're that person that really likes reds. Well, the reason I get 4-bottle mix is not only because I like all wines, but also if somebody comes to my house and I want to use my wine to market, right? This is my business. I want to use my wine to market. I want to have a selection of wines. I don't want to just have reds, or I don't want to just have whites. I want to have a variety. And so I like the 4-bottle mix. You might not be a white wine drinker, or you might not be a red wine drinker, but that person that comes to your house, or that work party that you have that you take a couple bottles of wine to, there's going to be people that drink the other type of wine. So just remember that when you're building your business, when you're working your business, that other people drink different types of wine, right? So if you go in here, it's going to show you your price, what you pay and stuff per month. It also shows you right here your next date to get your wine, which it's, I'm getting close, less than 10 days. That's exciting. All right. But you can go to update Smart Ship, right? And then down here, you have your billing address, and then you have your credit card number. Don't write that down. Then you have your backup credit card number. Okay. So you'll be able to put that in. I haven't done it yet, but I did notice it was in here a couple days ago. I was hoping to, somebody I signed up, put their information in. So that is in there. So if you need to find where that's at, that's where it's at. All right. So I'm going to cancel that because I don't want to update my stuff right now. All right. And then over here, let's see, schedule. Oh, schedule. Perfect. So if you know you're not going to be around, or maybe you like to pay your bills at a different, or pay stuff out of your accounts at different times of the month, you can actually reschedule your wine here. All right. So maybe you want it at the beginning of the month, or actually, I wonder if I should do that beginning of the month. That sounds better. But this is where you do that. All right. And then you have your billing and shipping info and your Smart Ship history. So this is great. This actually shows you when you've gotten your wine delivered. Okay. And then tasting notes. That's old. That's not right. Let me go to the tasting notes at the beginning. Home. All right. We'll go to home. We'll go down here to tasting notes. And that's where you get your tasting notes. And it's a pretty cool thing here. You can scroll down and see all the beautiful pictures, beautiful people, and then beautiful wine, right? There they are. Okay. So that is the back office. Did I miss anything? It was kind of quick, but did I miss anything? No? All right. So I'm going to stop my share there. And I don't know if Deepak has a... Deepak, did you have you can unmute. Did you have a question, or is your hand just raised from the beginning?
He hasn't joined the club yet. I'll be going over that with him.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Okay. So I will say this right away. If you haven't joined, join. but get with the person that brought you here and they will help you join. It is amazing wine. And I'm not saying that because I'm part of the wine club or the business. I'm saying that because I love wine. I love tasting wine. And this is honestly some of the best wines that I've ever had. So, and I'm not saying that to kiss up to Rory because I love wine and it really is. So, all right, Joel, go ahead.
Yep. Okay. So 2 things. Number 1, about the wine bot. Do we still? So I'm actually in the old wine bot club, I guess you can say. Do we still continue to pay for that, or what do we do with that?
No, I would cancel that. I canceled mine. Does Stacy is also
canceled mine.
shaking her head?
Yep,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Rory actually gave advice a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Dude.
So I would definitely cancel that, Joel.
Okay, I'll do that. And then the other thing I wanted to mention, from what I recall previously, when you're changing or your shipment, I believe that it doesn't allow you to change the date to next month so they only allow you to change the date within that current month. I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah, you are correct. Yeah, you can't change it to next month, but you can change it in that month. So like for me, I'm probably right after this training, I'm going to go in there and make it so I can get it earlier. But you're right, you can't change it to the next month. And then the 13th, mine is coming on the 13th. I want it before the 13th. So
Yeah.
Just saying.
Sean, you can explain why it's set up that way.
Oh yeah, so it's set up that way because if you don't get your shipment this month and you wanted to try to change it to next month, this is a monthly shipment. So
To stay active.
Yeah, to stay active. So that's where you're going with that right now.
Yeah.
So you need this is something you get every month. All right. Now, first, get customers. I get my wine for free, which is awesome. You know. Oh, let me say that too. Free wine tastes even better than wine that you got to pay for. So, all right. Thank you, Joel. All right, Renee. Yeah.
Thank you. The QR building is going to be very important to me, like it is for everyone. I don't necessarily have to order my stickers though, right? I can go someplace else and order them. I believe Rory had said that, like a printing shop. Yeah.
And they just you can do whatever you want to with your QR code. There's no way to order your stickers, the QR codes to get put on stickers through you have to go elsewhere. Or
Okay.
Yeah. So basically what that does is it just makes your QR code. Now there are other things. This is just to help people build their business.
Yes.
So it's just another tool that you can use. Now, that doesn't mean you have to use these tools. If you want to, they're already there, why not? But if you want to go somewhere else and use another tool, you know, it's your business. You do what you will with it, you know. I ordered stickers from another. Yeah, there's no reason why you can't.
Okay, also Stacy, I think, is the one who had mentioned once when she was first getting her QR codes, we could actually print them out on what do you call it? You know, the sheets of paper.
Avery labels.
Yes. Can I do that to help myself out at first?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
That's what most of us are doing.
Yeah, and save yourself a little money.
So I'm not going to order thousands right now until
I understand. Yeah, thank you.
And so why don't we say this, Stacy? Where are you going to put those stickers at?
Anyone who walks by me gets slapped in the back. No.
She was going to say forehead.
It's going to be nice. That way people can come up behind them and just scan their back. There's where I put mine.
Oh,
beautiful.
Okay.
Oh, I like that, actually. That's awesome.
So if someone says, hey, tell me more about your wine club, I can just go scan.
I like it.
So.
All right. Does that help you, Renee?
It does. It helps me very much. And I have one more question, if it's okay.
Absolutely.
Rory must be rolling his eyes by now, poor guy. When it comes to an account for your business, do you open a separate bank account with just what you're making, what your commissions are, or just another account to where they can take out of and you can get paid out of? That's stupid, I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna recommend that you go to your accountant for that, Renee.
Okay. Okay.
Honestly,
Professional advice. We're not
Yeah.
tax accountants. We're not.
No, I
accountants.
know. I know.
So go
Gotcha.
to your accountant and get their recommendation.
Thank you, guys.
I will say this. I told you that I just opened my wallet. So I'm trying to build my business a little bit different than I was for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But for the last couple of years, I've just been keeping my commissions in Wine Ambassador and using that to pay for Grapevine, pay for everything, and they just take the money out and they pay for it. So it's not coming out of my checking. So there are a few different options, which is pretty cool. I like a business that gives you a lot of different options, right? So
Thank you.
that is an option if you want to do that.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Renee. All right, LaRue, you are up.
Hi, and thank you. I'm back on the wine bot. Last year I had a renewal of the $100 and I was able, and that was about the time Roy was saying cancel. So I was able to stop that from going through, and I told him to cancel it. And each month since, I've been getting a bill. I've been charged rather
Okay.
for
Yeah, LaRuth, you need to
You need
get
to
with,
email back to that. You need to communicate back with WineBot directly. We can't do that for you.
yeah, that's not working, Stacy.
right.
They're not
So
going
that's
through
what I'm
anymore.
saying.
So you got, I think, who is your MSI, LaRuth? I forgot.
Melissa.
Melissa, we'll get that information to Melissa and
Okay.
she'll tell you exactly, she'll give you the email address of who to email to help get that corrected.
Okay, thank you. And when it first started, it didn't go through the first time. So I actually have two. I pay for 2 wine bots. So
Yeah, you need to get that fixed.
yes. Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
It's an independent vendor, not a part of Wine Ambassador or Triple R 247, but we have an email address to take that to.
All right.
Last question is Sherry Lacey Hayes.
Hi. Well, I understand. I remember the, cancel your wine bots, but I wanted to know the current status. Is there anything new lately? Or
Did you hear what Rory said?
pardon?
Rory just gave us an announcement, Sherry.
I missed it somehow. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, so
Now you
basically,
gotta wait.
oh. Woo,
You're bad.
she's a tough
You
one.
can find out Monday on the MSI call.
Aw.
I'm sorry, Sherry. I'm sorry she treats you that way. What was your
Yeah.
question?
My question was the current status on the wine bot. I
So-
understand there.
Yeah, so basically WineBot is done. So anybody on here that's got WineBot, work on getting that canceled. All right, plain and simple. What Rory was saying is that basically it's the Grapevine, or in our back office, they're coming out with a better system than the WineBot. That's all
good.
going to work. Again, more tools that Rory and Brett are giving us.
Super.
And it's free for pay, it's included with your your Grapevine membership.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
so just adding more stuff to it.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that's what I'd heard in the past, and I just wanted to make sure. I must have, stepped away for a minute and missed that from Rory. So thank you. Nah, Stacy.
All right. So does anybody help? No more questions? We got 10 minutes, but if there's no more questions, yeah, I'm going to say this. Be there next Saturday. I'm going to have some good training. It's going to be awesome. I'm pretty excited, actually. I told my wife
we
about it
can
this
we
morning.
can take a 10-minute little quick snack
Yeah.
break, lunch break, stretch your legs break,
Joel,
I'm gonna stop
ice
recording.
break.
yeah, Joel.
I'm gonna stop recording. Hold on.